Philosophy is the study of very basic and very general questions about life, knowledge, truth, reality, mind, language, morality, society, and existence itself. The word philosophy comes from the Greek word philosophia, which means love of wisdom. The earliest known use of the word was by the Greek thinker Pythagoras, around the 6th century BCE, who described himself as a philosopher, meaning someone who seeks wisdom instead of claiming to already possess it. Philosophy is not one single subject but a group of different areas. For example, metaphysics is the study of reality and existence, asking what kinds of things exist, and what it means for something to exist. Epistemology is the study of knowledge, asking what knowledge is, how people know things, and what counts as justified belief. Ethics is the study of right and wrong, asking how people should act, and what makes actions good or bad. Logic is the study of reasoning, asking how arguments work, and what makes them valid or invalid. Political philosophy is the study of government, laws and rights, asking how societies should be organized. Aesthetics is the study of art and beauty, asking what makes something beautiful, and what makes art meaningful. Those are only a few examples, and there are still other areas of philosophy. Learning philosophy also means learning ideas proposed by philosophers, because philosophy develops through the questions, arguments, and writings of individual thinkers. For example, studying ethics involves learning Aristotle's idea of virtue in his book, Nicomachean Ethics, written around 350 BCE. Immanuel Kant's idea of duty in his book, Groundwork of the Metaphysics of Morals, written in 1785, and John Stuart Mill's idea of utility in his book, Utilitarianism, written in 1861. Philosophy is not only about abstract topics, but also about how past and present philosophers have explained them. Philosophy is not the same as religion or science, but it connects to both. Religion usually depends on faith and sacred traditions, while philosophy tries to use reasoning and argument. Science studies the natural world by observation and experiment, while philosophy studies broader questions that science cannot test directly, such as why science works, or what counts as evidence. Many early scientists, such as Isaac Newton in the 17th century, and Albert Einstein in the 20th century, described themselves as natural philosophers. This was because science was still considered part of philosophy, since natural philosophy in that time meant the study of nature and the universe, using reason and observation. There was not yet a sharp separation between scientific experiments and philosophical thinking about reality. Now the word science is used as a separate discipline, with its own specialized methods and institutions. Philosophy is focused more on the foundations, assumptions, and limits of knowledge, rather than on direct measurement and experiment. This explains why today physics, biology, and chemistry are no longer called philosophy even though they grew out of it. Philosophy uses methods like asking precise questions, making clear definitions, examining arguments, and pointing out contradictions. Philosophers often disagree, and there are usually many competing answers to each question. But the point of philosophy is not only to reach final answers, but also to clarify problems, challenge assumptions, and improve understanding.